With Entei EX drawing extra cards, Charmeleon's Ignition accelerating energy, and now a new card stacking speed on top of speed, this Charizard and Entei deck has never come online faster. The core game plan hasn't changed. Entei EX tanks early hits while his legendary Pulse ability draws you an extra card every turn, and Charmeleon's Ignition ability attaches a free fire energy the moment you evolve into it, setting up Entei EX ahead of schedule. But this list is faster than ever thanks to two key pieces working together. Rainbow Cave lets you discard an energy, and Flame Patch pulls that discarded energy back onto your active Pokémon, making Entei an early threat. With that, here's the full deck list. Let me know down in the comments what you think of today's deck. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the games. Let's do it, going second against Dark. And the big old fire dog starts it for us. Hoopa! Hello, Hoopa. What else you got? A Bombardier. That's actually helpful. And a Deceptive Needle. Immediate damage here. Alright, we get a Professor. But I think we'll copycat here. That's a better proposition. And take advantage of our Flame Patch as well. Thank you, Rainbow Cave. Other Entei is nice. And a Charmeleon. Wow. We are good to go here. And a Professor. Wow. Okay. We're at 9 cards to their 10. We're pretty much on par here. And they lose it. The next turn we'll do 120 and take this Hoopa. And a Flame Patch. That's lovely. Thank you, Hoopa. Come along. That's our first 2 points. And my opponent concedes. It's just so fast. Here we go, going second. And we're going against Fire. We get an Entei start, which is lovely. And we're going against Drampa, so this is a dragon deck. There's a Dratini. They're getting ready already. Let's see if we can get a Charmander here. No, his other Entei. Professor, can you give me a Charmander? You sure can. Nicely done, Professor. We'll play Rainbow Cave and make theirs dead cards. I know they have 2. For sure. And if we can get a Flame Patch here this coming turn, I think we'll be great. We can take this Rampa in 1 hit. Pokeball. Not a Flame Patch. Okay, so they do 70 here. They do flip a coin. They could do nothing. Ah, Mega Ray. And other Dratini, welcome. Nice to join the party. So they do nothing, which is great for us. Other Rainbow Cave. Welcome, Charmander. I think I really need you. Alright, we'll attach up front. And we'll power our Charmeleon. All we can do for now. And there's Mega Charizard X. Lucky Ice Pop. Alright, do they get a heads here? They sure do, so they stay alive. Okay. They get to keep it. And I'm paralyzed. Actually, no, they didn't get to keep it. They lost it. But I do have a Pokemon Center lady. That's helpful. We can... do I want to keep that? I do want to keep that for my other Charizard. We'll take 2 points here. Because Ray Ray's coming in to do 150. Here it comes. Professor, that's actually very helpful. Here we go. They take their 2 points here with Ray Ray. $150. Enjoy that. We're gonna come in and do 100 with Charizard. And we get our Cyrus. That's actually lovely. We'll Flame Patch here. See what Professor has in store for us. A Charizard and a Flame Patch. That's nice. Alright, we'll do 100 here. Let's see where this takes us. They can do 100 with Ray Ray, but they have to heal here. They Sabrina. Okay. We will give them Entei to tank for a bit. We can Flame Patch into it. Ooh. Let's see. They lose it. Alright, here we go. So we'll retreat here. And take our win. With Charizard X. Never mind, they concede. Here we go, going first. And we start Entei. And we're going against Sharpedo. Sharpedo and who, though? We get a copycat. But I think that's not going to be necessary. Unless they Wallace here. We could Wallace. Order pad. What items are you getting? And you get heads. Okay, they have a fossil. But they don't have a Wallace, which is lovely. They do 50 damage. It's a-okay. Professor. Other Entei and a Cyrus. I would have loved a Rainbow Cave. But we got what we got. We'll take this Carvana here. And they could come in with Sharpedo and take my Entei. Wally, welcome. And there's Sharpedo. So we're definitely taking my Entei here. And a Soothing Shore. Let's see what we do here. Mega Charizard. We'll use a Flame Patch. Yeah, we'll use a Flame Patch. And we'll do 60 here. And there's our Rainbow Cave. That's going to become very useful. Repel. Wow. Insane. Good tech. GG's to my opponent. Very well played. Here we go, going second. And we get an Entei start, which is great. Exactly how we like it. We're going against Turtonator Lucario. Probably what this is. Yahweh. Wow. Very nice and early. Fair enough. We get both our Charmanders. And do I want to copycat here? If I get Rainbow Cave Flame Patch, I could attack right away. I think I will take the damage instead. That actually helps with the damage. There's Riolu. They're getting that Lucario ready. Okay. I see you. We're burned. We're no longer burned. There's Rainbow Cave. We'll go ahead and evolve both our Charmeleons here. And we can do 120 onto this Turtonator. And they concede. Let's do it, going first. Against Dark. We start Entei, which is our preferred start. We're going against Absol. Absol and who, though? A Wally. And there's our Charmander. I would love to have a Rainbow Cave next turn. Let's see what they got. Who do you have? A Hoopa. Welcome, Hoopa. Okay. They're gonna stay in with Absol, it seems. Oh, that helps me out. Thanks. In a Rainbow Cave. How wonderful is that? We'll take away their starting planes here. We'll Flame Patch and get to doing damage immediately. They're probably going to take away my Cyrus. But that's okay. Other Entei, welcome. Thanks, Pop. How lucky do you get? How lucky? Not very lucky. That was a potion. Other Ice Pop. They might get lucky. Well, that's that. And a Deceptive Needle. And a Field Blower. Take away my Rainbow Cave. Fair enough. I can say goodbye to my Cyrus here. Ooh, they take my Wally. Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me. Got other Entei. There's Charmeleon. We can do 120 on this Absol. I mean, on this Absol here. Absolutely. They lose it, they stay in. They need to retreat here. No, they stay in. Okay. Sounds good to me. We'll go ahead and Flame Patch here, and we'll let Charmeleon take the win. GG's to my opponent. Here we go, going second. Against water. Our weakness. And it's Whale Lord EX. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be a good one. Heavy helmet already. Already tanking. There's Indeedee. They're already set up really fast. So we get all our basics here. See what Professor has for us. Charmeleon, beautiful. Rainbow Cave here would have been awesome too. Put all of our basics down here. And we'll retreat into Entei. And get good use of this flame patch. And our second Charmeleon. Wow, lovely. There's Indeedee. I'll be healing quite a lot there. However, I am taking this this Wilmer here. This is GG's. Now, what else can you do, my friend? Here comes Indeedee. Do they have another Whalmer though? You get Wally. It's actually perfect. And my opponent concedes. Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to get a Whalmer online fast enough. Here we go, going second. Going against Metal. We start Entei, which is lovely. And 2 Flame Patch waiting for us. Dialga. And a Genesect. Very interesting. I believe this does damage based on the amount of metal energy attached to it. Right, here we go. Charmeleon is lovely. It gets us started pretty quickly here. And a Steel Apron. Not bad. They get -10 damage here. Other Entei is great. Thank you. Welcome, sir. And we'll attach into Charmeleon here and get that started. So our Mega Charizard can do some work. Other Charmeleon. Pokemon Center Lady, okay. Fair enough. And a lucky Ice Pop. Very lucky. And they get to heal to full health here. Very lucky of them. They lose it, I think that's fair. And they're getting Genesect ready to go here. This here is perfect. We'll Flame Patch and do 120. And I don't want to evolve just yet. We'll just leave it like this. And 130 it is. Forgot about the weakness damage there. Alright, Genesec's ready to go here. But they decide to add even more energy into it. They want to go for a big attack. Pokeball. That's our other Charmander. We'll Professor, see if we get our other Mega Charizard. And we do, which is lovely. We'll evolve into that. And I believe we're ready to go for next turn. We'll take this Dialga here for our first 2 points. Cyrus. And Adaman. They don't want to take that much damage, but Charizard's going to do more than enough. Wonderful. Now we could Flame Patch or Wally here. I'm gonna choose to Wally. And that's that. And that is the good old Entei and Charizard, just a little bit faster. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think of today's deck. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.